Sunday, June 15th, 2014. As I stood at the center of the Campbell Education Center gym with my son Jazz Prince on my right and Drake on my left, I surveyed the crowd and began to think about how I got here. My love for Houston, much like my relationship with hip-hop and boxing, has been a long, stormy ride. I was either in a storm, just got out of a storm, or was on my way to a storm. But no weapons formed against me have prospered. I was taught that you must believe in something bigger than yourself in order to get something bigger than yourself. For me, that belief was in God and the Fifth Ward, bound by Buffalo Bayou, Jensen Drive, Liberty Road, and Lockwood. The fifth of Houston's 6 wards was a den of wolves, which raised me to eventually lead the pack. My story is a familiar one. A child raised in a single-parent household. Sometimes we had nothing but street money to keep the lights on. On this Sunday afternoon, during Houston Appreciation Weekend, listening to the cheers of the crowd, I could hear all of the right decisions and all of the wrong ones. Each choice I've made along the way, no matter how controversial, is what led me here. My work started on the streets of Houston and grew to spawn Rap-A-Lot Records, one of the most profitable independent record labels to date. I've helped develop international superstars like Drake and world champion boxers like Floyd Mayweather and Andre Ward. In the process of becoming a self-millionaire, I also landed in the middle of some of the most defining moments of our culture. I tried in vain to save Biggie, a casualty of the East Coast versus West Coast rap wars. I was one of the first to speak out against the racist censorship of rap music, and the United States government went to war against me, trying to take away the very liberties it promised to offer. But the story of it all, how I did it, why I did it, and what it's ultimately cost me, has never been told until now. I've traveled this planet many times over. I have homes in several cities, including a 1,000-acre compound. I own my own private islands. My family is well taken care of, and I've employed lifelong friends in legal businesses to keep them off the streets. But light would not exist without darkness, and I've made many sacrifices. It's impossible to build an empire of this magnitude without foregoing business opportunities and sacrificing time with family and friends. At times, it's been necessary to cut people loose. I'm not a perfect man. My reputation of being ruthless, unforgiving, and relentless precedes me. When I believe something has been foretold by God, I will let no man keep it out of my grasp. So I begin this story of my life in the spirit of how I've lived it, in brutal, unapologetic honesty. What follows are my wins, my losses, and everything I've learned in between. In hindsight, most people could never have made the decisions I've made. But I challenge you to try and understand them. Everything I did for my family and the Fifth Ward. Whether you're from Houston, Chicago, Toronto, or anywhere else, there's a Fifth Ward in every city, in every country, all over this world.